Several city councils are voting on a light rail project connecting Minneapolis to parts of the North Metro, including Robbinsdale, that voiced serious concerns the Met Council would need to change before the project can move forward. Jennifer Hoff was at tonight's meeting and has more on what happens next. Jennifer?
Julie, just to be clear, this isn't to veto the blue line that is going to be coming through several cities there in the North Metro, but rather whether they approve parts of the proposed design of it, what it would look like, that some opponents say just doesn't address public safety, and it also displaces some residences and businesses.
We've been here 20 years, yeah.
Steve Grelson lives on Crystal Lake with his sister.
So it's great for a walk.
Their time here, though, may be up if the new Blue Line extension light rail is built.
Noise, for one thing. The fact that there's no room and everything's going to be closer.
The 13-mile-long project would connect Minneapolis to Robbinsdale, Crystal, and Brooklyn Park, with about a dozen stops in between, including one not far from the Grelsons. Except those cities can accept or amend the Metropolitan Council's preliminary design concepts. And Robbinsdale City Council already listed several concerns in a letter to the agency, including a lack of enforcement, as up to 15,000 rides are projected every day, potential displacement of businesses and residents, and the size of a nearby park and ride. If they vote down the design, Met Council has to potentially change the plan, part of the process the manager calls a stepping stone.
We can still take those changes and try to find a solution that both meets what's needed to run a effective transit line, but also what the city's asking us to change.
Nick Thompson says this is the state's largest project, connecting people to the airport, Mall of America, and healthcare.
Those need a faster service like light rail that can carry more people because the demand is higher.
The Grelsons wonder at what cost.
Just seems like a hidden gem.
Hopeful to not pay the ultimate price and move.
I do know people that will. I know some people that already have.
And just before the top of the hour, Robbinsdale City Council voted to table this discussion again on the design plans until early October. It's the same move that other city councils made in Crystal and Minneapolis. Brooklyn Park isn't meeting until next week. They all have until October 10th to decide on these designs, and then Met Council has another 60 days to decide what changes it might make, but it can ultimately decide that the objections just don't warrant any. And that light rail then is expected to be up and running by 2030.